Okay, then. My next guest burst onto the scene in the 1974 film classic Death Wish, in which he played punk number 2. Or was it punk number 3? I always get those parts mixed up. He's circus tall, but carnival cute, with a deadpan quality that can, ultimately wear thin after a while. So I'm not 100% sure how this is going to go. But he's here, he's been booked, and there is no use crying over spilt milk. So get yourself a huge can of Raid, because here comes the fly himself, Mr. Jeff Goldblum. Here comes the fly, here comes the fly, here comes the fly. Come and sit.
Here I come. Look, there's so much to talk about.
Oh my God!
There's so much to talk about.
Look at that, the Adrian Benbow. You're such a, because you're a musician yourself. Sit down, Jeff Goldblum.
Here I go. Now.
Oh.
Thank you.
I
love you. I love you. Now it's Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum.
Yeah, you're saying Golden Bloom.
Your name is Jeffrey Lynn.
Yes, that's right.
That's an odd name for a fella, Lynn.
Well.
Is it after Lynn Redgrave, I bet? Why do you call a boy Lynn unless you want him to be one of those?
I know, it seems sissy, but Lynn Swan.
Lynn Swan, that's
Pittsburgh
true.
Steeler.
Were you a shy child, Jeff Lynn Goldblum?
Yes, sometimes.
Is that yes from your planet, or how does that work? Now, what's your idea of a first date? The perfect first date for you.
Oh, let me see. A first date, anything.
Is your head gonna fall off? What happened here? I know, it's so beautifully mannered. Go ahead.
First dates are very nice. I can enjoy dating. Just getting to know somebody.
Do you ever take Viagra?
No.
Oh.
You?
I took it about half an hour ago. I take it I get dry mouth, and it helps.
Didn't I hear? I don't want to say anything
What are you gonna say?
But wasn't there something? I'm sure it wasn't.
I love when the conversation gets back to me.
That's a nice food combining. You don't mind the food combining.
No.
But wasn't there you and Star Jones? Was there anything in that? What happened?
Star Jones is a very complicated girl, and she's very beautiful. People say, "Ooh, I hate Star Jones. Ooh, Star Jones scares me." Well, sure, after you get to know her, but in that first date, there's magic in that first date, Jeff Goldblum. Now, tell me about Ben Vereen.
Oh, Ben Vereen. Wonderful. He saved my life, literally.
How did he do that?
One day in Pacoima, we were shooting on 10 Speed and Brown Shoe, this series that we did together.
Have it on tape.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah. And it was a rainy day. I went into my trailer and closed all the windows, and I passed out. Later, it had turned out that one of the tailpipe was smashed into the cabin, and there were fumes. You have to be careful of those things.
Oh my God in heaven!
And I passed.
How did you do? What happened next? I'm really, for the first time I'm awake during this interview. This interests me.
I'm sorry.
Do you die?
Look at me. No.
Oh, that's right. Of course not. Go ahead.
Now I went to the hospital, and they did everything, and then they realized that I'd gotten asphyxiated almost from these fumes.
And was there any permanent brain damage?
Possibly. I don't know.
Oh, I hope not. Although I would have loved to have met the old Jeff. Now,
although speaking of which,
yes,
I was just going to bring up that I probably even shouldn't do this. My great grandparents were first cousins.
Oh, that explains it. The final last piece of the mosaic. Oh, my goodness gracious. That's against the law in so many states.
Let's say I'm making it up.
You're making it up.
I'm sure I am.
You're being facetious. But that's what you do. You play with people's minds, don't you, Jeff Goldblum? Don't you? You kind of, you look and then you, and it's made you millions of dollars, and it's been in this. You're very Cajun.
I am Cajun.
And you're very good.
Thank you very much.
Well, this has been absolutely. We covered a Jurassic Park. We didn't get that. Must have been a big payday for you. Ka-ching, ka-ching. Every time one of those mechanical things nipped at your butt, you made another million. I know how that works. And I loved you, and remember my name is Mr. Nude.
Oh, Mr. Nud.
Yes.
You say Mr. Nude.
Oh,
Interesting. So that's an obscure one. People don't remember that.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
I
really?
do. I followed your career. I have followed your career to the point that I just said I can't look at it anymore. And I took about an 18-year break, but I'm right back with the new stuff. I really do, and I think you're wonderful. And I think you've represented everything that's smart and clever and perfect. The Fly. That's all you want to do to him. Jeff Goldblum, ladies and gentlemen. You are wonderful.
Later on, Julia Louis-Dreyfus.